Gary,
Hey,
you speak Mandarin?
Okay.
Chinese. You want to say?
No, not so good.
You want to say 你好 in Chinese?
I'll do my best.
你好。
你好。
Yeah, that's hi. 这是一个中产阶级的房子，非常安静的社区。那我们偷偷开后门看一下，后门长什么样子？你们一定会非常吃惊的，因为后门是如此的漂亮，如此大。这是它的后门。我们现在已经到了这个叫做 Top Set Here 这个州公园，现在进去登记一下。Hey, and take a video if you don't mind. Oh, okay. With your face. I try to introduce the camping experience to Chinese friends. So, yeah. You like the gimbal? You like the gimbal?
Oh, the gimbal.
Yeah. It will make it very steady.
Oh, tent 1-3. There you go.
Yeah, 1-3 is tent.
I thought you said 10-1-3.
Oh, okay.
Because we have cabins.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and I have you until the 6th, just one night?
Just one night, yes.
Yeah, it's a great route, right?
Sections, yeah, it's
1,500 miles up to Georgia.
You know what? I forgot to
So I
take a
just
picture of
hopped on
my
bike and I'm just going out west.
plate number. I might have some.
a pleasure to have you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. So how would you like to pay?
How many people will there be total?
2 people and 1 vehicle.
Okay, and any pets?
Thank you.
No pet.
And I do need the tag number.
Okay. Okay.
Rearview mirror of your car. The number on the back
Okay.
is the gate code to get in.
This gate code.
220.
Yes.
Okay.
And please, even if a car is in front of you and has opened the gate, still push in the number so the
Okay.
gate doesn't come down on your
Okay,
car.
sure.
And that'll close at 6:30.
6:30. Okay. We'll go right in.
So this is our trail map. We have lots of trails for you to explore.
Yes.
The turquoise will take you to the beach. That's the beach.
Okay, sure.
Are you going to be taking the tram at all, or will you be biking everywhere?
Maybe both sides. So when's the schedule for train?
The tram starts at 9 a.m.
9
in
the morning.
And
Yes.
it runs every hour on the hour
Okay.
until 5 o'clock, and
Okay.
then it does one final sweep at 5:30.
Okay, so actually we're too late for the train today. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Okay.
But if you're going to take the tram station's right here,
Yes.
and that intersection,
Mm-hmm.
both sides are no cars. Your car can go anywhere that the camping area is and the cabins, but not on these two paths. That's tram only.
I have a question. What's the difference between a cabin and what do you call this?
The bungalow.
Bungalow. What's the difference?
So the bungalow sleeps 4. They're smaller.
Yes.
And they only have 1 bathroom.
Okay.
The cabin has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and
Yes.
they sleep 6.
Okay.
The bungalows are a lot more shaded.
Yes.
But the inside of the bungalows are kind of small.
Yes.
And then the cabins are a lot more open, but even the area around them is open.
Okay.
So,
cabin actually is bigger, more
It's
a little bit more
bigger.
fancy than the bungalow.
yeah, I mean, they all are very comfortable. They're air conditioned. They
Yeah.
have central heat and air. They have dishwashers. I mean, it's
Wow.
very comfortable. They all have screen porches with the exception of 2 of the bungalows. It's just, some people like this because it's really shaded.
Yes.
And some people like this because it's not. They don't want their cars exposed to pine sap and acorns and things. So
Yeah,
it just
sure.
depends. The deer really like it in here.
Okay. So in my area, we can see the deer near the cabin, right?
In the mornings,
In the morning.
especially, yes.
What do you mean morning? What time? Just
Usually around 7.
around
Yeah,
7.
they love it in here.
Okay.
They have they tour through.
See if we can
Yeah,
see a
right
couple.
about dark might be a good time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, and out there's a field out here, right in here,
Yes.
and the deer love it out there. I see them in the
Okay.
evening a lot there.
Yeah. 他告诉我们哪里可以看到鹿，这边可以看到野生的鹿。I speak Chinese right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay.
Thank you
I
very
don't
much.
understand a word you're
Oh,
saying.
okay.
So, as long as it's good stuff, I'm
Okay. Thank you very
Is there
much.
anything else you need?
That's good.
Okay.
Okay, I already pay online, right?
Yeah.
我们现在登记好了以后呢，拿到了我们的这个停车牌，然后上面写的是我们是 T 代表 tent 帐篷领地13号，这是我上网已经订好的，我是提前大约是5天上网订好的。如果 walking 的话，直接进来也是可以，但是不保证一定会有点，因为像这个前2天天气比较好，又是周末，已经全部满了，所以说，我们上网提前订会比较保险一点，免得这开车过来的话，又没有地方可以住。这个州立公园呢，有1640公顷。我们现在首先看到的是这个阿卫的停车点，总有156个房车停车点。房车都是房车的。这停车点有提供 make a right place， 我们先右转。这停车点有提供水电、有线电视、排水管、洗衣房、卫生间等。大房车，这都是大房车。那么我们的帐篷点只有32个。现在看到这个房子是洗衣房，是投币式洗衣房。这都是房车点，有156个房车点。我来之前呢，做了非常多的调查，做了这个非常多的研究，因为这是我第2次野营。We should make a ride when I see a tent. I think this tent been staying here for forever. We make a ride from here. 往这边转进去，可以看到一个帐篷。这个帐篷我上一次野营过来，它就已经在这里，可能这边住几个月了。So we are looking for number 1313 should be in the end. 我们现在找我们的这个帐篷点是13号。自行车，这边还做什么呢？还可以赏鸟、野营、划独木舟、皮划艇，还可以钓鱼、骑自行车、冲浪、看海、看星星，还可以办婚礼。这是一个州立公园。是在野外，所以说在大部分地方是没有 WiFi 信号的。 也没有手机的信号。前面的这一小片地方是唯一可以获得 WiFi 无线 WiFi 的这个地点。然后这边是它的小店，可以买冰块，可以买这个 firewood， 就是我们篝火用的柴，还有一些饮料。我们现在把行李先搬进来。我 Gary 各有一辆自行车，如果在这边租的话，一辆要20块钱一天，我们自己带过来的。我带了基本上所有必需品。我有一个叫 Hunting and Camping Item List， 这是叫做打猎或者野营的这个清单。如果是野营的话，只要把打猎上面的清单那些枪支弹药去掉就可以了。因为如果是去打猎的话，我基本上带跟野营一样的东西，但是没有枪支跟弹药，还有这个我们的这个叫做减震的耳罩。在野营之前的话，我曾经问过很多朋友，我说在州立公园可不可以带枪支进来？很多人他并不知道，因为我想我一个人在州立公园，第一次野营的时候挺荒凉这边，基本上看不到别人，所以说我想带把枪会比较好。但是查过网站以后发现，所有的州立公园是不可以携带武器进来的。那么我的清单上面有什么东西呢？像刀、方向盘、手表，还有这个第二个手电筒、野营灯、头灯，还有这个煮的这些器具，还有刀叉、打火机、铲子，枪不要看的，保温瓶、水、咖啡、茶、零食、口哨、手机的充电宝、电线、手套。hammer 中文叫做锤子吧，还有这个防水的火柴，点火石，冰柜，还有纸巾，还有这个驱蚊水，毛毯，还有这个就是帐篷、睡袋，还有这个防潮垫。我们还带了一个，还写个被子。因为晚上第一次野营发现晚上其实特别冷，所以说我另外多带一个被子过来。这还买了斧子，用来砍木头的。现在我把东西都拿进来了，看看我们有什么东西。这个是第一个是帐篷，防潮垫，2个的睡袋。Gary 带了一个营灯，还有一个小小的冰柜。这是我的背包，毛毯、充电宝，我的营灯，我的备用营灯，烧水锅。瓶装水，韩国的泡面，这是气罐，泡面，头灯，防水火柴，收音机也可以当手电筒使用，泡面，纸巾是非常重要的。2个杯子，水杯。第3个气罐，这叫 fire stick， 这可以更快的引火打火。这里面是一个compass 方向 compass 叫指南针。水，这是非常重要的驱蚊水。每个东西都必不可少。充电线，这是今晚要喝的茶。 防水手表，尽可能一切都是防水的。充电线、香肠、火腿肠，多备一包泡面，还有一包泡面。这是打火石，用来引火焰的。质保打火机、刀、备用绳子，然后看到坏人把它捆起来。这是一个军用的铲子，可以，这是折叠型的。这个就是我用来煮东西的厨具，这么小，火柴盒大小。还有 fork 叉子，这是美国2战款式的叉子，上面写 US 军用的。这背包还有这叫做 sanitizer， 就是解手剂。爆米花、袋装咖啡，还有云南旅游带回来的鲜花饼。I have tons of gears, food. Can you open this one for me, please?
Sure.
哦，这个是安全蛋，已经在家已经炖好的。This is egg. Can
Okay.
you put into your chest, please? Your cooler.
All right, got it.
Muffin is for breakfast tomorrow.
Okay.
明天的早餐。还有香蕉 banana， 还有旺仔牛奶2罐。这是儿时的回忆。Gary 在看这个有没有一些可以砍下来这个我们今晚烧的这个篝火，因为我们刚才吃了5分钟到达这个州立公园的这小店，他们5点钟关门，所以我们买不到这个烧篝火的木头。You got something? Is it good?
I can find a little bit of good stuff.
Let's open the tent first, and I got all the tools. We can work this together.
Yeah, I was just looking around here to see if there's enough wood that we could have a little bit of a fire.
Probably it's more fun to pick up from the ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't want you to. You can only get things that are down. You know.
Yes.
They don't want you to do anything that's alive.
Yeah, sure.
That is cool. That's really cool. What did you say your name was?
Gary Redden.
Gary?
Yeah.
I'm John.
Hey, John. It's a pleasure. Nice to see you.
What'd you do?
Alex.
Alex?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Jacob.
Hey,
That's
John.
Wyatt.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Now, did you say you were in the service?
Yeah, I was an Army pilot, and then I was a civilian test pilot.
He just shared his experience with me, and I translate into Chinese.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And just, drive through some of the.
分享几个小伙子是田纳西州过来的，
just
他们在我们
different
隔壁，然后他们也是有拍摄这些打猎还有野营的录像。So you okay? We take a tour of your campsite, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Go ahead.
让我们看看他们的营地是什么样子的。You got a big cooler.
Big cooler, a couple big coolers.
Right.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our fishing gear.
很多钓鱼的工具。This for fishing, right?
Yeah, that's for fly fishing. Orvis, that's pretty well known.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are all our stationary rods right here.
很多钓鱼竿。
Here is a casing.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, me
And then
too.
you've got our tent.
Yeah, okay.
There, so it's all staked out. Beds.
他们的帐篷是很大。That's good for how many people?
That one right there. It's holding 4, but it says it can hold up to 8.
OK， 最多可以睡8个人。So how many people do you have?
We've got 4 in there.
Okay, so I'll put that down
Okay,
here.
I think we are now finished. So you talk about story. You are not able to come from that way to this
Right,
way
yeah,
because the motor.
Yeah, because of
snipers.
this, exactly, yeah.
Okay, so what happened at that time?
Well, we were running our, we're basically spy missions, where we had 6-man teams, and we would put them out way beyond our territory.
So you actually this position is you to spy North Korea. North Vietnam, right?
Yes.
OK， 所以这个机场呢，其实是来监控这个北越的。所以他Gary 说，这个点呢，离美军的实际的占领线是很远的。所以说，他们一直受到北越的狙击手的攻击跟这个迫击炮的袭击。OK，go ahead.
Okay, so that's kind of the basic story of from the aerial shot.
Right.
Now we were up there in the monsoon season, and we had heavy rain and wind.
Mountain, right?
Monsoon.
Monsoon. OK.
Yeah, but rainy weather.
Monsoon. OK. 他们这是雨季，然后所以说这个很多雨。
Yeah, this was one of the crew tents, and that was my tent back down there.
右边这个是他的帐篷。
Yes, and so there were just torrential rains, water coming sideways, and so what was going on here is that we had a little break in the weather, and everybody was trying to dry out their sleeping bags.
Yes， 这是他们的睡袋，所以他们一直想把这睡袋晒干，因为一直在雨季。
Yeah. Okay. Now, in between Delta missions, we flew emergency and supply missions to the Special Forces A camps all over Vietnam. And that's an A camp up on the hill there. And this is me. Yeah. And you can see that I had on my survival equipment and my bulletproof vest.
OK， 就是他穿了一个防弹衣，跟这个是 this is survival equipment，right？
Yes。
胸前背是一个有点像生存手带这样子。
Yeah, and it was and behind all that was a steel and ceramic plate that would stop pretty high caliber bullets.
OK， 前面是防弹背心。
Yeah, in the helicopter, we were pretty well protected by the seat. You know, we had an armor-plated seat, but we didn't have any protection in the seat from fire coming in from the front.
OK， 他说在直升飞机上面呢，它的座椅是就有非常好的防弹功能，但它前身是没有任何防弹的，所以说它必须有一个防弹背心，以防从正面的火力攻击。OK。
So anyway, and then after I started flying fixed-wing aircraft, the airplanes that I flew had very different markings. They were camouflaged. All the windows were covered up.
Right.
But we did fly with these types of antennas.
OK.
And that's about really all I can say about those.
OK， 那后来就是 this is when you was in the commercial airline, right? Commercial company, right?
No. This was the Army Security Agency.
OK, this is actually is for Army, not for the civilian parts.
Right. Yes.
OK， 他后来这个小飞机不知道什么型号的，他后来飞那固定翼飞机，他之前是飞直升飞机，后来是飞固定翼飞机。
And like I said, this airplane was one that was just over the U.S. It was just doing some kind of test work. But the airplanes that we actually flew were heavily camouflaged.
So what's that for civilian, right?
Can't tell you.
OK, this is secret. 他说这个是飞这个秘密行动，所以问他这是去哪飞什么的，他说他不能说。
We'll come back to this one. Well, okay. This is the airplane that I got my captain's rating on. And later on, this airplane is a little different,
right,
because the wing is different, the engines are different, and so I was one of the certification test pilots on this. That's a Sabre 65. This airplane would fly nonstop from New York to L.A.
他这个飞机他曾经担任过试飞员，可以从纽约直飞到这个洛杉矶，美国的西岸飞到东岸去，说明它续航力是很久的。
Okay, this is the individual flight
个人
record.
飞行记录，Army 为陆军
Yes,
的，
right.
对，
And there's my name.
他的名字，他的姓是 Redden 为
Yes.
Redden，他的名叫 Gary。OK，
And then down here, we have pilot combat time.
他的这个战斗飞行时间
1,553 hours.
1557小时 ，That's a lot。
Yeah, 50. And here are all the different types of aircraft that I was qualified in.
他飞了各种型号的飞机，
And I was 26 at
在
that
他
point.
26岁的时候，
Yeah. And here, the air medal. And down here, you can see,
这是他的
Oh,
飞
yeah,
行
right
员
there.
奖章 Air Medal。
yeah, second through 36 awards. So I was awarded the air medal 36 times.
OK， 他被授予36次的飞行奖章 ，36 times. That's a lot.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
Okay, and then later on, I told you that we owned an airplane, and this was it. And one night coming out of Tallahassee, I had an engine explosion,
Wow.
and you can see all the
So
oil.
you own this airplane.
Yes.
他曾经拥有过这架飞机，这架小型飞机，他私人飞机。那么有一天呢，他这个在飞行时候，他的引擎爆炸。OK，then what's the story?
Well, there's not much story to it. I mean, the engine exploded right after takeoff. I was in the airplane by myself,
Yes.
and I made an emergency landing back
Yeah.
at Tallahassee.
OK，
And over the next couple of weeks, they got the engine repaired, and I came back and picked it up.
OK great, you're safe 。
Yeah, I was.
但是还是幸运的，安全着陆的。
Yeah. So anyway, that's about all I've got. Yeah, I think I mentioned earlier that I flew helicopters in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you-
you mentioned
I
that.
think I'm more interested in your army part. So, do you have any story in your career in Vietnam or Korea?
No, Korea was pretty much uneventful. I flew patrols along the demilitarized zone.
OK， 他说他在朝鲜更多的是沿着38线这个进行巡逻。
The tricky part about that is we flew 100 meters south of the border.
你们
100 meters, that's 300 feet.
OK， 他在沿着38线100米的地方飞行。OK，
Right, and it was a very irregular border. It wasn't a straight line. There were a lot of twists and turns.
Right.
And if you made a mistake
Yes.
and lost your navigation,
Right.
and you went 100 meters north of where you thought you
Right.
were, you would have been shot
You
down.
are in the enemy territory.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yes.
他说这个因为边境线不是直的，所以说他很容易就是会误入到北朝鲜的境内，会受到攻击。OK， 我们在说的时候呢，我们隔壁在生这个篝火。OK，
And unless you've got some questions, that pretty much sort of covers the story.
Yeah. So when you was in Vietnam, so your major mission is the same, like patrol or search and rescue or combat.
No, it was in Vietnam. In the year that I was flying helicopters, most of it was flying gunships,
Okay.
and it was high risk.
So when you say you are in the gunship, like most like a provide the air support, right?
Not exactly. You got to remember, our job was taking intelligence teams and putting them far outside the territory that we controlled.
Okay.
And their job was to spy on the enemy, and gather whatever information that they could. and then we had a predetermined place and time that we would pick them up. But if they got in trouble early, well, then we would go early to pick them up. And it was sometimes very intense.
所以他在越南的时候呢，他是其实在一个情报的情报部门里面，就是一个部队专门去接送那些深入到北越境内去采集情报的这个队员，他有时候要去接送他们，所以说在越南期间更加危险，因为那时候是战争期间，在朝鲜已经是战后了。Okay.
And I can't, we did this before the days of GPS. And
他说他在拥有 GPS 之前，
and we were very remote. There were no navigational aids at all.
他没有太多的先进的这些导航设备。
A lot of our missions were flown in really bad weather, low clouds, fogs, heavy rains.
很多飞行任务都在非常恶劣的气候下进行的。
And we did our navigation off of a map that was attached to our leg
很
and a
多时候呢
stopwatch.
他是在腿上面放这个地图来导航的。
And looking outside, of course.
然后在外面 看外面飞行。
And we did that in really bad weather.
而且经常I think the Vietnam the weather wasn't good, right? It rains a lot.
The monsoon season is when the winds come
季风季节
from the
非常
from
多
over
云
the ocean.
Yeah.
And then they rise up the mountains. And if you're up in the mountains, well, then it's just almost continuous heavy rain. And up in the mountainous regions, we frequently couldn't fly a straight line to wherever we wanted to go. We had to fly under the clouds down the valleys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very low altitude.
Yeah. Okay.
And Typically on our gunship missions, there were 4 gunships and 4 transports. So we were typically, 8 helicopters in a flight.
所以通常呢会有8架直升飞机，4架是运输，4架是战斗直升飞机。Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's interesting. Okay, let's start to cook.
Okay.
Okay, 水开了。Gary, okay, hold the fresh knife. Hold the fresh knife.
Well, you lost me.
Fresh too. I need a light on the
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
noodle. No
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pour inside and wash your hand. Okay.快速那就这么简单。Okay, need to cover it. 我们现在开始开吃了，这是我们的晚餐。我们带了5个快熟面，还有其他还有更多的食品在包里面。我们刚刚吃完晚饭，其实是吃面的，不是吃饭。背后是一片漆黑，这是帐篷的灯。那还好，这个看一下这边。那我们还好，我们的后面就有那4个年轻人在那边野营，所以不会太寂寞。然后一片漆黑，我们在一片树林里面。下一次晚茶时间了，带了盖网，这是在福州买的，这是成都买的苦荞茶，1罐50块人民币，从成都背到福州，再背到美国来。喝这个是因为它没有含咖啡因，晚上怕睡不着。 觉得茶不重要，杯子更重要。好的杯子才有意境。早上6点钟就醒来了，然后 Gary 很快，他在先我半个小时，他已经就起来了，在5点半他就起来了。他已经先吃一点早餐。我们大概需要骑车10分钟到海边。好久没有骑自行车了。75岁的 Gary 骑得跟我一样快，他的自行车比我还高。这些小木屋每间有一个卧室、一个客厅，还有厨房，还有洗衣房。每个晚上大约在100到120，根据季节不同，价格也不同。再往前走就是墨西哥湾。这边白色的是沙丘，沙丘是受到保护的，是不可以踩上去的。我们身后是1640公顷的州立公园。前面是蓝色的墨西哥湾。Oh, you can use my phone.
I got a few shots. I thought I'd take a shot at this.
Okay. 这里就是墨西哥湾，海是翡翠绿色的。如果你从天上飞过看下来，海就是跟地一样翡翠